Hello and welcome to Catholic Chat. My name is Robbie Spangler and our goal is to bring Catholicism back into the conversation. This is our first videos and so whether you're watching on YouTube or you found us on our website at catholicchat.org, we appreciate you being here and we want to give you a little bit of information about who we are and what we are trying to accomplish. So who we are, we actually started 4 years ago as a young adults group in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So people aged 18 to 39 have been meeting on a weekly basis for about 4 years. And recently we decided that we really had a passion for this. We really wanted to have more of an impact on our community. And therefore we decided to try and do these videos. And with the videos, we were hoping to offer a few different approaches to learning about your faith and truly understanding your faith. The three important ways that you can do that are, first, I see it as like the Catholic answer. The Catholic answer is really neat because it offers you the opportunity to use the Bible to defend your faith, but it also allows you to use the Catechism of the Catholic Church, which is a book that states all of the doctrine and the beliefs of the religion, as well as it allows you to utilize tradition and the early church fathers and what they wrote about how they were practicing the faith back in their time. And so it's a really valuable tool to be able to use that and see how they were doing it to then practice it your way today. And then the next approach would be what I would call like the Protestant answer to Catholicism. And the thing with this is you have to be able to form your arguments all around the Bible. Protestants believe in sola scriptura, that you believe in the Bible alone. And so when you go into a conversation with them, you should be able to say to them, well, yeah, I practice this in the Catholic faith because it's in this spot in the Bible. And so we will provide in these videos resources and Bible verses that back up the different faiths, beliefs of the Catholic faith. And then the third one, and I think is a little unique, is just the common sense answers to why we believe what we do. I think it's important to step back sometimes and not necessarily have the deep theological discussion or the deep dive into the Bible, but just say, does it even make sense that I'm doing some of the things that I'm doing? It really is helpful when it comes to things like confession or for purgatory, where you can sort of take a step back and say, well, is there a logic to it? Is there a reason why we're doing these things? And it really helps to generate a good type of conversation around the faith. So we hope that through the course of watching these videos that you'll see different ones will attack different approaches to defending your faith. And that's why we decided to start these videos. Each of these videos will hopefully land somewhere between 7 and 15 minutes. We really don't want them to be too long because we live in an environment where everything is go, go, go. And so I want you to be able to get your religious fix and then be able to go out and live the rest of your life type of a thing. There are different people that will benefit from these videos. The first group would be obviously Catholics. Whether you are a Catholic that loves every element of it and has never considered leaving or anything like that. You see the beauty in the Eucharist. You don't need to go to that outgoing pastor or the really fun concert because you're happy where you are. For those people, I hope that these videos can just help you form more talking points around your faith. We have to get better as Catholics at talking about our faith, being able to enter into conversation with people and not be shut down by little one-liners or by us being uninformed about what we believe. And then as well in the Catholic department, there are also people that really have one foot out the door. Maybe each week they're flipping a coin as to whether or not they want to go to Mass, or they feel an obligation but not a desire to be there. And so for those people, maybe the church you feel like has left you behind. And I think if that's the case, the church and we as part of the church, we have now an obligation to prove to you that that's not true, that we want you there, we want you to be involved, we want you to be a part of it, and it's really on us. And this group has taken it as our responsibility to try and demonstrate that to our viewers, to the people that we interact with on a daily basis, that we want you to be a part of the church. And then the other group would be non-Catholics, whether you are Protestant, atheist, Muslim, it doesn't matter. If you're here and you're listening to this, first I just want to say thank you, because in today's culture we oftentimes like to keep ourselves siloed into what we believe to avoid confrontation, to avoid having to think outside of the box. And so if you're here, that means that you at least have an interest in knowing what the other side is talking about. So thank you for coming. I hope by you being here and listening to these videos that I will be able to provide for you some clear and concise explanations for why we believe what we do. Hey, this is an update to the video. We tried to make everything look as close as possible to the settings that it was in when we first recorded it, but we wanted to point out that all of the content that we're providing is going to be free for everyone to be able to watch, listen to, and interact with. And then if you find yourself continually enjoying the content, liking what we're putting out there for you, then we ask that you, 1, subscribe to the video down below by just clicking subscribe, but then 2, and more importantly, visit us at catholicchatt.org and subscribe to us there for $10 a month. It allows us to continue to do what we're doing and grow our mission from Chattanooga to the south to the whole nation and as big as we can get. So I hope that you consider subscribing to catholicchatt.org. Thanks. Now, one way I hope that will be unique is I would like to try and challenge the community, challenge all of you to debate with me, to have a conversation with me, or to at least think about how you are practicing your faith. And I hope that'll be a common trend in all of our videos. So I want to start us off with something to end out our video, just to give you a challenging question, something for you to think about. And you can comment below, you can message us, you can say whatever. I am not saying that I am right, I am not saying that I am wrong, I'm just throwing it out there. But the question I want you to think about is this. When did we start believing that it was easy to get into heaven? Because if I were to read Matthew 7, 13 to 14, it says, "Enter by the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is easy that leads to destruction. And those who enter by it are many. For the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life, and those who find it are few." So we're going to leave you with that. At what point did we start saying getting into heaven was easy? I want to thank you so much for listening to this. I really hope you subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.